Okay, 8675309. Remember, well, let's start with the example, and then we'll go over the tips. This is at 135, a little faster is the tempo for this one, for the studio recording. So remember, we're starting with F sharp. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, I'm breaking our rule that I just mentioned for the last one with this one. I would recommend, because again, it's all about what's easiest. It's all about what's the simplest thing to do for any song. Here's what I am prone to do. All of your fretting is going to be on 2 or 4 for this whole for this whole song, or at least the verse part. This is just this passage is just the verse section. But you got your F sharp, and then since it's all 2s and 4s, I just move the same finger, the one finger that's already on your 2nd fret, I move that over for the D. And then A, and then B. So B and F are right next to each other. B is where you're F sharp, where you're starting over. So after you played the D, A, B, F sharp again. D, A, B, B, F sharp, D, A, B, B. Okay? So the reason that I'm not trying to shake things up, and like we showed you for Owner of a Lonely Heart, I told you to use your ring finger for the A. The reason I told you that is because of the passage you're playing, because you're sliding up, you're moving in a direction, so it just makes sense to have a set grip. For this one, you're moving across, you're moving in a different direction, so it makes sense to keep your fingers in a set way across the strings, not like you're moving this way and you need to lock a grip, but you're moving this way, so it makes sense to keep your fingers across frets. Keep your fingers on the same frets. When you look at the video, I'm looking at myself in the video, you can barely see my fingers move across those. You just barely have to move your fingers. The less work you do, the easier you'll make it on yourself. You don't have to move your hands so fast or so far or so fast. The other thing, this is another section that's got the end of the, I don't know, the guy that wrote these things, I don't know what he's hearing or if he's listening to a live version or what, but the studio version doesn't have all that mess at the end. It just has a lead in F sharp, and we'll correct that on your music. But play it, if you're playing it, try to match my playing and try to match the studio recording, which is going to have F sharp, the DD twice, and you'll see that written, and then the offbeat A's, you see that, that's correct in the music, and that's on 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then nothing on the 1, but and of 1 for the A, for the second A, and then for the and of 2, and 3. So and into 1 and of 1, and then and of 2 and 3. So and 3. 4 and 1. The F sharp starts at the and of 4 on the way around to the repeat, and you start again on the 1. I know I'm saying a lot of beats, and I hope I'm not. It's probably not easy to follow when I talk about beats. But just know that the last 3 notes in the music we're gonna have to nix. We're gonna have to correct in our music when we come next week.